Hello viewers, welcome to the video lecture series for job role of Solanaceous crop cultivator class 9th. In this unit, we will discuss about occupational health, hygiene and first aid practices. This unit has two sessions. Session 1, Prevent hazardous condition at workplace. Session 2, First aid treatment and safety equipment. Now we will discuss about Session 1, Prevent hazardous condition at workplace. In this session, we will learn about introduction of occupational health, hazard, types of hazards, risk and disaster. So students, let us begin with our first topic, that is introduction of occupational health. Occupational health deals with the control of health hazards that may arise doing an agricultural work in a farm or a laboratory. It relates to recognizing, anticipating, evaluating and controlling those environmental factors at a workplace which may be a reason for some health issues. Now, let's understand what is a hazard. A hazard may be defined as a condition that has the potential to cause an injury to a human being and adversely affect the environment. A hazard can lead to adverse health effects and physical damage under certain situations at a workplace. Students, hazard can be of different types like natural hazards, mechanical hazards, chemical hazards, accidental hazards, occupational hazards at agricultural farm, animal hazards and extreme weather. Let us understand them one by one. First, natural hazards. These hazards occur because of natural incidents which may include meteorological, for example, heavy rains and floods, geological, landslides and earthquakes, and biological, that is, gas leaks, etc. Examples of natural hazards are cyclone, earthquake, tsunami and volcanic eruption. Landslide, drought, flood and fire are socio-natural or hybrid hazards as their causes may be both natural and man-made. Second, mechanical hazards. They are related to poorly designed and ill-maintained agricultural machinery. Third, chemical hazards. Pesticides are solutions meant for destroying, mitigating and controlling pests. Accidental death from pesticides is a rarity, but skin infections and disorders and health issues may occur if timely precautions are not taken. Students, pesticides may enter our food in the following ways: extreme use in growing crops, frequent and unwanted application by a grower in a crop, application of poor quality pesticides by the grower. A pesticide dealer cheats farmer by giving wrong advice and supplying poor quality pesticides. Students, certain precautions can be taken before applying pesticides. Toxicity labels marked on the pesticide packing must be taken into account while using pesticides. Chemicals should not be sprayed in foggy and windy weather. A person spraying chemicals should not have an open injury on his or her body. Fourth, accidental hazards. Accidents are unfortunate incidents attributable to various factors that a person faces during work, causing physical injury, death and acute poisoning when exposed to a toxic product, even for a very short duration. Fifth, occupational hazard at agricultural farm. Farmers and workers, while working in an agricultural farm, can suffer from a number of occupational hazards. These include hazards related to farm machinery, biological and chemical hazards, and stress. The hazards may cause injuries, health disorders, or diseases. Some of the reasons for injuries and accidents at agricultural farms are as follows: being hit by a moving vehicle, falling from height, contact with large animals, contact with a heavy falling object or material, contact with farm machinery, drowning, effects of toxic chemicals through inhalation or exposed body parts. Sixth, animal hazards. Injuries inflicted by animals include bites, kicks, crushing and transmission of certain infectious diseases. Seventh, hazards related to extreme weather. Hazards due to extreme weather conditions in an agricultural farm may occur due to sunburn, heat stroke, dehydration and extreme exposure to cold. Students, let us now discuss the next topic, that is risk. Risk may be defined as the danger or loss from unforeseen circumstances. It is a measure of the potential danger associated with an activity. Understanding the kind of harm that a machinery may cause a farm worker or assessing the risk helps design and implement strategic and operational plans for the mitigation of hazards. For example, the main hazard of a power-driven machine is that of its getting trapped or entangled in wires, ropes, etc. The risk may be high if one does not fit guards to the machine or train the staff in handling it. You all must be wondering, how can risk be assessed to prevent hazards? Let us understand. Risk assessment is a careful lookout at what could be the cause of harm to workers or the other people present on a site. There are no fixed rules to conduct a risk assessment, even though some well-defined norms must always be taken into account, such as legislation regulations, technical norms, codes of practice, principles of risk prevention, etc. These, along with the following measures, can help avert an accident in the farm. Identification of dangers in every aspect of work. Identification of people who may be exposed to particular risks. The reliability and adequacy of existing precautionary or preventive measures. Decision on new measures that should be introduced to eliminate or reduce risks. Students, now we have reached the last topic of this video, that is disaster. Besides hazards, the farming community also has to face various types of natural and man-made disasters. A disaster can be termed as a sudden misfortune that causes a great damage to life. In other words, it can be explained as an unexpected event whose consequences are seriously destructive. A disaster can be a combination of hazard vulnerability and insufficient capacity of individuals or a community to minimize the potential probability of a risk. It can either be natural, that is, floods, cyclones, droughts, earthquakes, etc., or man-made, such as riots, fire, conflicts, epidemics, and industrial accidents, environmental fallouts, etc. So students, let's summarize this video lecture. The important points that you have learnt from this video are: introduction of occupational health, hazards, types of hazards, risk and disaster. Thank you.